Yeah, guys. I think in last session, we started discussing about registration form. We implemented 3 steps, right? So please let me know if you have any doubts in this. But people may have doubt in JavaScript, but I'm saying you JavaScript is going to be very, very important. So you have to learn JavaScript properly, guys. Without that, we can't do anything, man. Remember carefully. In entire PHP development, JavaScript will play a vital role. So, what is the concentration you guys doing to learn PHP? The same is required for learning JavaScript as well. Every developer you can go, guys, should know JavaScript. Front end developer or back end developer, if you are in a web development field, you should know JavaScript very well. So, try to concentrate, or else in my channel, there are a lot of videos are there for recording JavaScript. Try to watch them so you will get some clarity what exactly JavaScript and what exactly the things and all we discussed there are very clear. Just go there so you may have about a very good idea regarding JavaScript. Okay, but I want to suggest one more thing. If anybody watching any YouTube series, it's me or somebody's series, whatever the series you are going to watch. But my suggestion, don't watch all the videos in a single day. Try to watch 2 or 1 video a day and try to practice that. 60 days, 60 videos, or 30 days, 60 videos, daily 2 or daily 1. Concentrate like this. Don't make yourself hectic by watching all the videos. Sir, we didn't understand anything. Generally, how much you can understand, you can see up to there. And don't learn over. I mean, it will be called stack overflow or buffer overflow, right? You can't learn that much. So learn something, but that should be proper. Okay, great. So now, so the fourth step we have to implement, guys, here, right? What is the fourth step? Now, almost all we written 164 lines of code, right? Yeah, 166 lines of code. Now, the server side processing we are going to do now. Let us see. And what is the server side programming will do? Okay. Just above the form, I'm going to write something, open PHP, close PHP, just above the form. Once you submit the form, we have to collect the data. What is the name of the submit button? Can you check this? Name of the submit button is REG. If REG is get submitted, so now I want to collect the data. If some of you are asking, I used a trim method. What is the purpose of trim? For example, I'm asking you to enter your name like this. For example, I'm asking you to enter the name. Okay, you entered with some spaces wrong, something like this. Will you want to save the name with spaces in the database? Is this a good idea to save with the spaces? Tomorrow, when you're login to the application, how many spaces you added before, how many spaces you added after, also we have to exactly remember those many spaces after ROM, those many spaces. But it's not a good idea saving empty spaces on the database, right? So then what we need to do, definitely we have to avoid the spaces. To avoid the spaces, what I will do, I will use trim dollar name. So what this will do, this will remove the empty spaces. Okay, sometimes the name may contain apostrophes, or sometimes you may take a h1 tag or h1 tag close, something like this. You may enter this, some names like this. I already explained you all these in the string library. Again, I'm saying you remember. If any user enter a name with a tag, will you accept? Now in your registration form, go to there, localhost colon execute this 8 p.m. July register.php, 8 p.m. Jully register.php. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah. Can you see in this name field? Can I enter the name like this? H1 tag open, H1 tag close. You want me to enter like this? Sometimes what are you doing? You're entering some spaces here before and after. You're entering some spaces. Hmm? So you want me to proceed like this? Sometimes here we may have single quote and double quote. Maybe sometimes you will take it. Definitely, this is going to cause SQL injection. I mean, if the single quotes are placed in between the names, that is not going to be inserted into the database record. So I want to remove the tags. We have a method called strip tags. What happened? First, I'm removing empty spaces. After removing empty spaces, I'm checking is there any HTML tags, remove them. So after that, I'm adding a method add slashes is a method. So what this method will do, if is there any single quote or double quote in the string, that is going to be added. Can you see? This is exactly I'm taking ROMs. Okay, this is ROMs. So if you applied, can you see? Right now you can go and check this. I'm just echoing this. Now you can refresh the page. If you can refresh, can you see what are you getting? Can you see in front of the name? Or first of all, this name is in H1 tag? No, actually it is in a single quote in between of it. We have to escape that by using backslash. Yes, I'm escaping that, and I'm not able to see any empty spaces and before and after. If you're trying to insert without add slashes method in this point of time, what is going to be happen? It will stop the SQL query insertion. You can check this if you want so that you will understand clearly. Okay, let me do one thing. Go to your contact.php. Where is your contact? This is the file you have, right? Okay, now you are not going to take this add slashes method. Okay, I'm removing add slashes method, just tags and empty spaces only. You can execute this contact.php. Now you can go and check this. I'm just going to make the file contact.php. Now I'm trying to insert the data. Yes, inserting. Yes, inserted the data. Now you can submit this. Is record is inserted? Thanks, we'll get back to you soon. How the record get inserted? So record is inserted. We don't have any problem because we didn't add any special character, right? Okay. Now you can see I'm going to take tests and a test something like this. I'm taking apostrophe double quote, whatever you want, you can take it. Now you can see I'm trying to add some information, and if you can submit, now you can see you are getting else block. Why are you getting else block? That is not inserting the record in the DB. So if you can pass single quote and double quote, so sometimes user may know, may not know. The user may enter single quote and double quote in the name. So in this point of time, we have to avoid them. So okay, user, that is user choice. User may enter it, but you have to skip that. So you have to save with the single quote only. But if you can use this, now you can see. Now I'm going to enter the same data now. I added add slashes method here. So whenever you're entering something, test of phases, something you're adding. Now, okay, now you can check this, whether it is going to be inserted or not. Thanks, we'll get back to you soon. Go and check your database so that you will understand whether the record get inserted or not, right? Yeah. This is what exactly the situation, guys. So everywhere we can use the same story. Now you can use the same function. Now you can write some more logics also if you want. Just I'm writing the basic thing. Okay, right, very nice. Now you can go there. So copy the function. This is the function we have to apply on the input fields, right? Just I'm taking this, right? So if you can submit the form, now I'm just going to write a submit logic here. If it is submitted, just you can write the condition. If is it $_ post of reg, if it is a register button submitted, we have to collect the data $uname equal to so always if it is entered, I will write is it $_ post of uname. Generally what we will do here, we know that, so we will take $_ post of uname. Most of the people will take like this, guys. They won't follow security guidelines. That's why web applications are getting hacked. So by using single quotes, they will hack the applications also. That is termed as SQL injection actually. So be careful. So it should be very, very important. We have to protect the data when it is saving in the database. Okay. So you cannot get this is very plain and unsecured way of getting data. You are not filtering, you are not doing anything, you are just getting the data. Always, if this is entered, get the data. Otherwise, make an empty value to database. So now here, what I need to do in between the colon here, I have to pass the function filter data, filter filter data. To this, just pass the data. This is the data you entered. I mean, uname is the thing you entered, right? So this is how we can collect the data, guys. Now, like this, we have to collect all the information, right? Email, okay, I think let me check the form fields. I believe I have remembered email, and this is going to be email. This is going to be pwd. Yeah, this is going to be pwd. Okay. Let me change the variable name also, email. Right, so this is email. This is going to be pass. I want to take this mobile, 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 and this is going to be mobile, and this is going to be mobile. Name of the input fields, you have to check this. I remember all the fields I taken like this only, exactly how to take the same way. And the final one is going to be gender, gender. So let me take this also, gender, 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 and this is also going to be gender, gender. Okay, right. This is all the information we collected. So I think you may have doubts, sir. We didn't get the confirm password. Confirm password is not required actually. One is enough, na? So password and confirm password, anyhow, both are same, right? We don't want to get the both values here, and two columns we don't need to create into the DB. Okay, this is enough, right? So your data collected, guys. Right. So you have to insert the data into the table, right? Yes, definitely we have to insert the data in table. How many fields you collected here? 5 fields only. Remember, confirm password is not there inside of it. So now it's the time to create a table in your PHP ID is common. Next one is going to be username. Next one is going to be email. Next one is going to be password. Next one is going to be mobile and gender. Gender, gender. Yes. So 6 fields. One is extra ID always, right? Can you tell me, is there any extra fields can we take here? Is this is okay for you, or we need to take any other extra? What do you say? Is this is okay, or do we want to take any more? Right, this is enough now. City, here city is not there now. In the form, registration form, did you created city? City is not created, right? If city created, then we can take city. You can take, my form contains 6 fields and 2 are same. I don't want to take city here. You have to add city, state, age. You can take this. This is my form. I don't want to create more than this. So you have to take more fields if you want. But I want to save here ID, created date. At what date you created account? I want to save this also. I want to save IP address of the registered user also. And what else I can save here? IP address, created it. Any other we want to save here of the user? IP, created it, and status. I want to create one more thing. Status is by default inactive. So once account created, your status is inactive. We will send an email to your register link. There you have to click that activate button. Then your status is going to be active. So you may have a question here. Sir, we are not taking created at IP address, status are not in the form, right? Do you have any fields in the form? No, we don't have anything. Then how can we get these thing? Don't you know how to get the current date? Don't you know how to get the current IP address of the user? Yeah, we know. We have to collect them. So now you can see, now I'm going to get the other field information also, guys. Here, I want to get the IP address. Can anybody please tell me how can we get the IP address of a user? Please, quickly. How to get the IP address of a registered user? Please, fast. Anybody? No one? There is a property I told you, right? $server of remote underscore addr. This is the property. By using this, we can get the remote address. And for this, we don't want to filter it. Okay, we don't want to filter it directly. We can get the information. Okay, so I want to take, okay, that's all, guys. This is information. Status and the created date I will set into the database by default values. Let me go there and let me set the values for you. Let me do one more thing. I want to generate a uni ID or unique ID, some ID or token. You can take anything. A token is going to be identify you always. It could be anything. It may be a token, it may be uni ID, or it may be anything you can call it as. So our database will generate an ID, that is a serial number. I want to generate one more ID that should not be decoded. So I want to generate an unreadable format ID, guys, here. So for this, what I want to do, let me take one thing, str underscore Shuffle is a method, do you know? str underscore. I want to generate the uni ID token for this shuffle. For every user, I want to generate some different thing. So I'm taking $uname, concatenate, $email, concatenate, $mobile, concatenate, dollar. Okay, this is enough, and current time concatenated. Can you see what I am doing here? Anybody guess what is this is exactly? So I'm just making shuffling all the characters you entered. I don't know what is your name, what is your mobile number, email, and the current time of you, current time function. Time function will give you current time in number of seconds now. Everything we are combining, and we are concatenating, and after that I'm shuffling them all mixed together. So after that, I'm applying a method called MD5. What this MD5 method will do, you know, this MD5 function will convert this entire shuffled string into a 32-bit alphanumeric string. So that is going to be generated dynamically for you, right? Any doubt here, tell me please. I created a logic for the token creation. The token should be unique. Every user should have unique token, and every user cannot contain the same token. You token is different, my token is different, somebody's token should be different, everybody's token should be completely different. This is the logic I written. So it may be a token or UniID, anything, right? So let me go to the database and let me create something. So now you can go to phpMyAdmin, localhost phpMyAdmin. I'm just going to create the database. Sorry, phpMyAdmin. Already database is there. Create a table with users or register. You can take any name here, no problem. I just want to, is it created? No. Now you can go with the table name called users. What is the number of fields you are having here? The number of fields, ID, status, somebody asking image also. Okay, let me do one thing. Right now, you cannot upload image. Once you logged into database, once you logged into your application, there I will show you how can we upload profile pic. Okay, let me take the 10 fields, guys. Now I'm going to create a table with 10 fields. Now you can see, all of you try to see this table creation is a little bit different than the previous. Here, ID. First one is going to be ID. Try to see carefully, guys. Here, this is going to be ID. ID always integer. Here, A underscore I. If you can select A underscore I, it will be selected as a primary key. Can you see? I'm checking the checkbox. Primary key selected. And one more thing, if you want to set primary key for any column, the column type should be integer. See, a number only can increment, right? Character will never increment it, right? Okay. So this is the next one is going to be username. Username is going to be varchar of length 150. I'm taking. This is going to be email varchar 150 or 200. You can take it, but you can see for the email this time in the registration form, one user can create an account with one email ID. So I don't want to allow you to create multiple accounts to the same email ID. So I want to set this email as unique. So can you see under the index column of email, you can check this. There is something called unique. So unique constraint column will never allow the duplicate values, and click on the go button. We don't want to do anything. So under the email column, if you are entering any kind of duplicate email, it doesn't accept you guys. Okay, one account, one email, one account. So this is one thing. And next one is going to be password, right? Password, varchar. Can you guess what is the length of the password? What is the length of the password we have to take here? Quickly, please tell me. What is the length of the password we have to take? The length of the password, I'm going to take it as more than 60. You have to take more than 60. I'm taking 100. Actually, more than 60. Exactly, if you can take 60 also, enough, right? You may ask a question, why, sir? Why exactly 60? More than 60? While saving the passwords into the database, whatever, I don't know. Sometimes a user may have 100-character password also. User may maintain like this. Remember, while saving the passwords into the database, we have to encrypt it. Let us go with new pass equal to, I'm taking this into, there is a predefined password underscore hash predefined method. To this, you enter the password that is you entered in the form. That is the password you entered. To this, I'm passing. There is an algorithm password default. Yeah, right? Now what is going to be happen, I don't know what is the password you are going to be entered. The entered password will be encrypted and of length 60 characters. Okay, you may enter 123, but this is going to generate a different hash for that 123 password, and the hashed one will be saved in the database. That's why I'm taking like this. Okay, very good. So now the next one, username and mobile 10 exactly varchar, and next one is going to be gender, ge, and your gender is varchar. Let's just take 25. So next one is going to be created at, it is going to be, try to see, date time. There is an option called, if you can bit go there, date time, date and time both. And the fourth one, now you can see default under the date time, fourth column, as defined current timestamp. If you can set it, you don't want to enter the time for it, database will take care. The default value will done by database. You don't want to set it. Okay, now. Right, so created it, and profile underscore PIC, profile pic, right, underscore PIC I'm taking. Don't take hyphens here, you have to take underscore here. Profile underscore PIC, it is going to be varchar, exactly, varchar I'm taking, varchar of length 250, you can take 250 length. So finally, what is missed, guys, here? IP address, right? IP, let us go with IP. IP is varchar of length 50. And finally, status of you, STATUS, status. Yeah, status is varchar. By default, once account created, your status is going to be inactive. So can you see the fourth column, default, as defined, it is going to be inactive. I'm setting the value like this. I mean, you don't want to set the status. Once a record inserted, your status will be inactive, will be inserted into the database automatically. And the date also will be set by the database default. That is the meaning of default. That's all. Now you can go and create the save, right? Save the table. Now you can see all table got created, and this is the structure of the table. Oh, you have to save the token also, no? Right, token is missed, right? Token, add one more column, token or renew ID. So I generated token, but I forget. After status, let me add one more column, and let me take this as a, what is a column we can take, token or uni ID. Okay, let me take this token, no problem. Token is going to be varchar of length exactly 32, because MD5 will generate 32 characters only. This is also going to be in a queue column. So token should not be duplicate. If you registered, your token should be different. If I registered, my token should be different. Yeah, can you see now a table created with 12 columns, all done. So right now I want to insert the data into table. There are two ways of inserting data. Earlier, I think you've seen one thing, right? What is the one thing exactly you seen? Can you see? Insert into, now you can see, guys, here, table values, and here we have value 1, value 2, value 3, and so on. This is exactly we did it. Okay, now this is one way of inserting data. Now you can see second way of insert query is going to be insert into table and column names. Okay, now here we can take column names, here you can take the values. Exactly, this is going to be same, value 1, value 2, value 1, mapping, this is exactly value 2, and so on, so on. Then it is going to be column 1, column 2, column and column 1, comma, column 2, and comma, and so on, so on. Exactly mapping, guys. For example, the second column is email, second value also should be email, the mapping should be proper. For example, some people, what they will do, they will add 5 columns, they will add 5 values, okay, but in the first column name, but here you are entering email ID, it is not correct, right? Mapping should be proper. If the column first one is going to be email, the first one should be email value. If the second one is mobile, the second one should be mobile here. Otherwise, in email, mobile may be saved. In mobile, password may be saved. Be careful. This is very, very important. Now let us implement this query now. So now we need to include database connection, right? Yeah, let me include database connection. So some people will always include database connection on the top of the page, but not required right now. Once you can include the database connection here, no worries about it, right? Include database connection. The sixth step I'm including, include connect.php, connect, connect.php, connection made done. Now insert MySQL query. In this $con, comma, insert into, what is our table? Insert into users is the table created by you, columns. ID not required and status not required. Created it is not required because they are generated by the database. We don't want to do anything. First column, I want to take username, email, password, mobile. Let me take these column names: username, comma, email, comma, mobile, comma, password. Exactly the table column names. Don't take some other PASS, PWD. You cannot take. What is the table column name you defined here? Even though spell mistake, you have to take the same spell mistake there also, right? So next one is going to be mobile, password, gender, GENDER, gender. I believe these are the fields, right? I have to take IP. I have to take token. So TOKEN token. Is there anything we need to save? Username, email, mobile, password, gender, IP, and a token. That's all, right? IP, token, gender. So how many fields are there here totally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we got the 7 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now values. Go to the values here. Values are going to be, what is the first column here? You have values should be in single quote. First column is going to be username, right? $uname. That is a variable you have. What is the second column you're having? Email. So $email. You have to take $email. And what is the third column you're having? Mobile. So you have to take $mobile. Exactly the order of the columns you inserted, the same way we have to take it here. Next one is going to be pass. Don't save PASS, save new pass, because it is also encrypted one, right? New pass and comma gender, $GENDER, gender. After that we have IP, $IP, comma token, TOKEN token. Profile pic also we are not uploading right now. Profile pic, once you create an account, then we will upload. Okay, now right now we can check up to here. Now you can see whether the record is going to be inserted or not. Let us insert some dummy data here. So password 123 123. I'm taking some dummy mobile number, right? So you can take without zeros in front of it, right? Okay, fine. I'm submitting this form. Submitted, data gone. You can go to the database and just refresh the page. Now you can see there is one record. First and foremost thing, you guys needs to check whether all the values seated properly are not in the table, right? So now you can see ID 1, okay, test username, mail ID, okay, password encrypted, okay, mobile number. What is the gender is on? Why gender is on is there? You have to get either male or female, right? Date is okay. Profile pic right now we didn't upload. IP address by default : what is the status of you by default? Status of you is going to be inactive by default. We didn't enter it. That will taken care by the DB, and the token is generated for you. Based on this token, I can identify you. So now, okay, what is the problem here? Okay, here you password. See here, what you need to check one thing. Remember carefully. What is the column? What is the value? Are they seated properly or not? Under email column, emails are there. Under password column, passwords are there. You can check this. Whatever the order, I don't bother. See, you don't bother about this order of the columns I taken here. So you have to map the values properly. That will sit automatically there. The first column mapped with the first value, second column mapped with the second value, the third column mapped with the third value. What is order it may be? Just you can map the values, right? Okay. But here, I think I need to go for gender. Something went wrong. Oh, value attribute is missed, guys. Value equal to male. Value you have to set for it, because you here value attribute you have to add, because in this we are not entering anything, we are selecting the value, right? The selected value should come to the DB. Definitely you have to set the value attribute. Okay, now I think let me delete this record. Now I'm deleting the record. No row selected. So okay, let me delete the record now. Yeah, delete this. Got deleted. Yeah, let me insert the data. Now we don't have anything in the database table. I'm going to insert one more time. Let us go there. You can enter something here. 123 123, some mobile number. Okay, now perfect. Now I'm submitting it. You can see. Go and take the database table. Browse this. This time everything is okay, I believe. What do you say? So everything was inserted properly. You can check this. Have any doubts? Let me know here. Right. So record inserted. We have to display a success message. Yeah. All of you okay now? right? So ID 2, test mail ID and password, mobile, mail, created at date, profile pic is empty and everything is done. Sir, ID 1, right? Why ID 2 is coming? Remember, it is an auto incremented column. So if ID 1 deleted, it cannot set ID 1 again to the record. Remember carefully. It will always increment the value. For example, uh, you have a other number. Same other number will provided by somebody? No, right? So one person, one other, one person, one ID, one record, one ID. It is an auto incremented situation, right? Definitely you have to take it auto incremented way. Okay, now, right? Very nice. So now the next thing. So don't expect ID should be 1. Okay, ID should not be 1. ID is always going to be 2, 3, 4. If 2, 3, 4 is deleted, ID will be sorted from 5, 6, 7, 8 onwards. Okay, now, right. So now we have to handle the success things, guys. Here. Now you can see, go to the success logic. Where is the logic written here? Yeah, here you can go there. Exactly. If the record inserted MySQL affected rows is a function, $con is equal to 1. If the record inserted, what this method will give you? Exactly 1. 1 equal to 1. Condition true. Okay, na? Condition true. Exactly, this is going to be done, right? If the record inserted, okay. If the record not inserted, guys, I want to know the reason. So sometimes you are trying to insert a record, but there may be a spell mistakes in the columns or something may be there, right? So you can write this function. This function will give you complete clarity. MySQL I underscore error with the connection parameter. If you can pass it, it is going to be done so properly. It is going to give you the exact reason why the record is not inserted, right? It will run a proper thing. Why the record is not inserted, why the data is not selected if it is a select query. Let me do a small mistake here so that you will also get clarity. I am taking this as a uname, so column name is wrong. Actually, in the database you have username. Now you are taking something like this. Now you can see I'm going to insert some record again. Now you can try to see exactly. Now you can see unknown column uname in the field list. In the field list, this is the field list. This is going to give you a very clear message. If you have any error in the DB, it will give you clear message. So what is the thing? Unknown column in the field list. This is the field list. In the field list, there is an unknown column. Okay, always take the proper thing, guys. Okay, this method will give you reason why the record not inserted, and you can write a message echo with a paragraph tag. Sorry, unable to create an account. Sorry, unable to create an account. Exactly. So already one record is there now. Let me try to insert the same record one more time with the same email ID. Can you see? I'm trying to add the record with the same email ID. You can check this 4 5. Okay, let us take the password 123 123. Now you can check this mobile number. Okay, right, perfect. Now I'm submitting the same. You can see else block will be executed. Sorry, unable to create an account. Duplicate entry for the rombaburi@gmail.com for the key email. Duplicate entry means already there is a email column. Already there is an email with the same thing. So we cannot do like this, guys. Exactly. Right. So this is what the error message will be collected by the following method. Exactly. You can display your own message. You can display DB error message also if you want. Right. Exactly. Now, if the record get inserted successfully, then what I want to do here, that's a very important thing. I have to send an email to the registered user by saying that, hi user, your account has been created successfully. Please click the below link to activate your account. Now to the user, we have to send an activation link. To the user, we have to send an activation link. Let us see how can we send the activation link to the user. So let me prepare a message body. MSG, I'm taking a variable. This is the information we have to send to the information. Hi dot $uname. Break tag open. This is going to be the break tag. Can you imagine what I am doing here? Generally, I have to send an email to the registered user. How I have to send? Hi, whose name? Ram. If it is a Ram, dynamically you have to bring the name. Right or not, right? Whose record created? To that person, we have to send an email, right? That's why I'm taking hi, uname of the user. Hi Rama, hi somebody, break tag. So thanks. I'm writing a message body. Thanks for creating CREATING, creating an account with us. Okay. Please click the below link. I'm writing, please click the below link, LINK link to activate your account. I'm writing a message body, activate your account. So below link in the sense, in the next line, I want to take an anchor tag, ahref is equal to anchor tag open, activate now. This is going to be activate now. So after that break tag, now you can see break tag open, break tag close, right? Thanks, a message with regards, something will be there now. Thanks with one more break, team, something. I'm taking this as a team, or go some company name, whatever you want, you can take it, guys. This is the message body I want to send. But on click this link, where the user should go, actually mail is going to be delivered to your email. In email, you are going to click on the activate now button. On click the activate now button, where you have to come back. You have to come back to my website with your new ID, with your token. If the token is not there, see, so many people are clicking that activate now button from your email inbox. How do I know who clicked and all? We don't know. Seriously, then what I need to do here, I want to set this a path, http:// because we are in the local server, localhost slash 8 p.m. July slash activate.php. You have to come to the, you have to provide the full path. You are in the local server right now. That's why you use the local path. When you're in the live server, you have to pass the live server path, guys. For example, if you have any live server, example.com, something like this, you have to pass example.com/activate.php. So I'm in the local machine. That's why I'm passing the local path here. This is activate.php 8 p.m. July. To this, I have to pass a query string. Question mark is a query string, right? Query string, some key equal to, I'm passing the token exactly. So to identify you, when you are clicking the link on your email inbox, you have to come to my website, right? You have to come to activate.php. In activate.php, you will come to activate.php, guys. Once you click the link in your email inbox, you will come to activate.php. In activate.php, how you will come to activate.php? With a key token. From the URL, I want to get the token and I want to identify whose account should be activated based on the token. That's why every user having one token. They're not having the same token exactly, right? So this is done. Right now we have mail function. To this mail function, I have to pass $email. And what is the subject? Account activation. Let me write the subject as account activation, comma, message body $MSG. Here in the mail function, we have to pass the fourth parameter also. The fourth parameter will be like this, guys. $headers. Headers is equal to, you have to add one important thing. What is the important thing? You know, content hyphen type colon text/HTML. Why? Because this is very important thing as a fourth parameter. This message body contain HTML elements, right? If the message body contain HTML elements, you have to add the content type to text/HTML. Without that, mail will go. Mail will go, but the problem is this information will be displayed as it is on the mail. HTML tags display should look like HTML only, right? So this plain text, how you're able to see in the same manner, you're going to see in the your email inbox also. This is all about our thing, guys. Email. This is the registered email ID. And this is the account activation process and the message you want to send to the user. And I'm sending a message with the activation link with the registered user token. So whenever they are clicking that button, he will come to my website with the same token. I will collect the token. I will activate that person account. So this is done. If mail sent successfully, this method will return true and success message and else message here. In the else block, set cookie. Right, let us go there. Set cookie here, success, comma, what is this? Account created successfully. Let us write a small message. Account created successfully. Please activate your account. Please activate your account, comma, current time plus 3 seconds exactly. Then okay. After the redirect to same page, this is very, very important. Redirect to same page, header location, register.php. Okay, na? Register.php, same location. The same for error message also. Now you can see the key is going to be error, error or error. Sorry, unable to create an account. Sorry, unable to create an account. Account. Sorry, account is created now. What I want to say here, account created successfully. Message is same. Message is same. Account is created, but unable to send an email now. Right. So account created successfully. Unable to send activation link. Activation link. Anything wrong? Contact admin. Admin will activate you. Contact admin. We will write the message like this and redirect to same page. Anyhow, mail will not go from my local machine. I already told you, right? So please configure SMTP, right? I told you, right? This is exactly now what I want to do. Let me handle the success messages here. If is set $_cookie COOKIE cookie of success. If success is there, access this echo with a paragraph tag open close. Just concatenate the super global variable here, $_cookie of success. Just copy the same here. Now you can go and print the error also. If you have any error here, error is also going to be printed for you. ERR or error. Done, right? So you can try to create an account, but mail is not going to be delivered this time because I didn't configure SMTP. If you configure SMTP in your local machine, that is going to be works for you. I'm entering the information, password 123 123 and mobile number. Yes, done. Create an account. Now you can see it is trying loading. Still it is loading. It is not inserted. Trying to configure the mail, but you can see the message. Account created successfully. Unable to send activation link. Contact admin. Now you can go and check this. Account is going to be created already. Yeah, this is exactly account creation done. So from here, once the user got mail notification, so user is going to click the link, and once he click that link, he will see the activated successfully message. Once he activates his account, then only he can log into my application. Without activation, you are trying to log in, I don't want to allow you. That's what we will see here. Okay, right. That's we can continue in the Monday session. Up to here, let me know any doubts you have. Let me upload the files to server as well.